excellent and legendary episode of the Heavy Metal Happy Hour of Power. I'd like to thank you, Carlos.
Everybody, a round of applause. Big claws out there, bearing for our boy Carlos.
This dude can shred unlike anyone you've ever heard before. He may be the shreddiest of shredders. He may be the guitariest of guitar. He may be the Luther Vandross of luthiers. By no means is this guy lacking in talent ability. Let's give a worldwide round of applause to the man, the myth, the legend, Carlos Alvarez. And I have missed you, brother. Missed you like you've been on another planet. Because I think you have been. Oh, my goodness. We're gonna cut this in a minute and just loop it if you don't mind, because that's the new intro to the show. You hear it first, live in gosh darn concert, in some sort of fiery chariot we ride. Together on a steel horse I ride. You mother flipper. Oh, bring it down, bring it home. This is the Heavy Metal Happy Hour. Your secret love nest. Your keepy, warm loving gravy in a nice big bowl. As Isaac Hayes once said to me in an outgoing voicemail message, he said, "It's my little micro cassette recorder in my hand." He took the cassette recorder and my hand, and he held it together. I kid you not, this man... just like Carlos, the Los here, Mr. Alvarado. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh, yeah, we're going to roll this right back around and see how this works. Oh, we got it. All right, yeah.
Hey, that was awesome. Whoa, here we go again. All right, we're going to bring this out for a second and save it for later. It is great to see and...
Hey, man, what's up with my intro?
All right. Hailing from some part of Uranus, maybe the deepest outer reaches of the universe. An awesome fucktard of the multiverse. And that wasn't the swear word fuck, that was fucked. Like duct tape. Fucktdee. We're just making stuff up. It's time for you to tune in, tune out, and give our wonderful guitar array a round of applause. All right, we'll catch you guys here in a minute. This is the Heavy Metal Happy Hour of Power. I'd like to welcome Frank Freak of Nature, hailing from, well, somewhere in the continental U.S., looking for like-minded entities. Remember, this is United States of Earth. Come one, come all. We're all the same, one blood.
All right. Well, that was a little wishy-washy awesome. I don't even know where to begin, but I'm about to say, tune in, turn off, really, and just find something you enjoy. We're going to roll this tape out for a second, just let him roll lightly so we can get some background effect while we try to wax poetic. There's a really awesome intro that... yeah, that's kind of, yeah... And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself in another part of the world. Gosh darn company.
Excellent.
You gotta love, I gotta disconnect the studio phone. If you'd like to call in, yeah, nice try.
So anyway, you found yourself in episode number 3. This is the Heavy Metal Happy Hour of Power. I'd like to welcome Frank Freak of Nature. We're gonna do this 38 times till we get it right. Get your ass off the dark side of the moon and load your favorite 45. Speed it up, slow it down. Turn it up, turn it off. Do whatever makes you happy, but make sure you're here for the next 30 to 40 minutes of completely nonsensical banter with a wild animal that has thoroughly been... Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Evil in the name of telemarketers. Thank goodness this is going to come to a mellow end for just a moment. We're going to roll this closed.
So yes, like the universe was saying, this is the Heavy Metal Happy Hour of Power. I've still got to get this figured out. It's dang near impossible. But la 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 la. What the purpose of this one was not to have the phone ringing non-stop. They're not even legitimate calls.
You know what? Maybe I'm just prank calling you with my big, sexy, girly voice. Did you ever think about that, you darn hippie?
Hey man, I just got back from Williamsburg. Are you guys super excited? It's Jesus!
Oh, whoop-de-doo. Yes, it's Jesus. Did you bring the shit?
I think he did, man. It's always going to be mellow when you get this kind of binary code and voltage. And I think he's got burritos because we ate that man's tacos. No, he says don't eat my tacos. It seems to be. And it seems to be working, so I'm gonna jump over to some cam up, cam down, cam all around. Oh, what's going on there, do-gooders in the little love sock? I'm gonna wear this shirt for the next 35 episodes. It represents everything that is good. All right, well, that's enough of that. Let's see. That's the logos up. We got audio. What I was trying to do is I'm really the worst. I think this is what I was looking for. This definitely goes out to you guys. Oh, yeah. There's another goodie. Man. That's the perfect guitar riff for this. You are a wizard. Today in the political world, it has been quite unacceptable. I'm not here to preach at you, bring any sort of military law, government, or medicine into the fold, but I am definitely here to tell you that the United States of Earth is awesome. Everybody's welcome. You, me, this guy. There's no one. Everyone's welcome. Every single entity. You, me, that guy over there. I saw 38 people at the freaking train station today. They were literally doing some kind of stuff that I'd never seen before. What would I do without that? I'd be lost. You gotta look out for each other. It's gotta be cool, guys. And you're unstoppable, Carlos. Literally unstoppable. We gotta get you a talk back.
Nah, man, don't give the guitar player a vocal. And he was late, too. Remember the joke? Late, no talk back.
Yeah, it's a little harsh, but I got to agree. Whoa! Whoa! You're calling kitty cats. Mayor, make him dive and stop. Alright, that's enough. We gotta mute his channel. You must be stopped. He must be stopped. I don't even remember what button I was trying to push. Let's throw this over here. There's about 1,000 little recordings that we're gonna comb through over 50 or 100 different, god dang, ATA to STD, baby, man. USB to CDR, DVD-R to freaking mini disc to cassette. I swear we made some freaking vinyl records with the dolly rod sets. I think my drums were actually recorded over by a freaking another drummer or a drum machine. You know you're a freaking, hang on. Hey man, don't let your friends be complete douchebag cunts. If you have one objective, it's vote right next year. Vote left, just vote for who you think's going to be correct. We need to decentralize, demilitarize, and most importantly, reform most of the military and medical and scientific industrial complexes. But really, all seriousness, I cannot hear that again. That was going to kill me. All seriousness, it is our time to really wake up and smell the coffee. I used to love saying wake up and smell the concrete, but that's kind of scary. You can actually get, what is that, American History X'd. But media, binary code, data. You know you're a freaking Hey man, don't let your friends be complete douchebag cunts. If you have one objective, it's vote right next year. Vote left, just vote for who you think's going to be correct. Oh man, I am so grateful for Carlos. The Lowe's. We got to get your talk back.
You remember what I said about the late guitar player?
We were joking about that the other day. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Dropping the mic in the shot. There's a certain insurance courier in the international U.S. there that uses the Statue of Liberty as their their real background. I can't see my air quotes here. Let me see if I can maybe do this as the real background. But it is definitely our turn to rise up, be good, kick the shit out of those expletives that are coming out of our own sewers. It has nothing to do with what location on Earth. And this was supposed to be another experimental episode to see if we can get some of the live room down the line. So I've got a huge submix here, a Yamaha O2R, which is in the control room, to knobs and twiddly bits, what's going on here. And then in the drum room, praise the entire universe.
Yeah, you better bow, Jesus boy.
It is a huge drum kit, a giant, years of collecting drums. I've got my little trap kit.
Yeah, I like playing that thing, man. My little...
Dude, you gotta stop out freaking staring at my show. But it is really, 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 really funny. What's going on with 6? 6 is not very loud. That's a little better. I think that's a lot better. Oh, there's 6. Sorry about that, everybody. See if we can get some. We'll get the levels worked out. But that is nor here nor there, nor up nor down. But we're gonna send a mono line into the abyss and see what happens. And I think I could get this to one run. Where's that? Let's just get it to Farican. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the, wait. I don't even know what's going on here, man. Got no idea. Dude, he's such a wizard. He's literally a wizard. Dude, I gotta mute your channel, man. And also, you gotta remember, this entire show is occurring with, I don't know, an Alesis stereo USB 2.0 device, a Dell laptop found out of trash can parts. Literally nothing is as it should be, but here we are. So I'm gonna send a little love down the line, and let's see what we can get. Yeah, we got some of that. If this gets a little funky, just be sure to leave it in the comments below. There may be a snap, crackle, pop, but there's definitely not going to be too many Rice Krispies.
All right, that's good.
Don't need. All right. What I was going to do is just one shot this. Yeah, what I want to do is that little 2-minute piece. Put that there, and then we'll play that. We'll just play it once. And it's going to give us a minute. No, you're cool. You are clear.
I'll say, this is the Heavy Metal Happy Hour. Powers Frank Freak of Nature, and if you're not tuning in, you're tuned out, so you should definitely turn it on. Hey, mate, just get on down and do it. Get your little... Only been a test of the emergency heavy metal broadcast system. In the event this is an emergency, the click would never stop. Where's the click? There it is. You can't avoid it. That's actually not bad.
It's bloody working. We're gonna see if it continues to work here. Bear with us.
Hey man, I'm getting bored. My notepad's running out. I need some more sticky notes.
Frank Freak of Nature trademark 2019. (2019) Oh, a little tired today. I didn't sleep a wink last night. and this bit's of brass, and I'm all over the place. Gee Willikers.
I don't know how it's physically, humanly, bloody possible. Watch out for church angles. Oh, we need some magic. We need some magic, man. Come on, bring it to us. Bring us the magic. I am thoroughly grateful for the line of signal flow that's happening. That is something that did just occur in real time, in real space, and In real time, in real space, and in real
Oh man, that was just dreamy. Can you do that again, but backwards?
Hey man, that was all hard.
I mean, do it again with more heart.
Well, that's gonna conclude another snippet of the heavy metal happy hour of power. This was, is, and always will be an experience, an experiment, and, well, some kind of grateful magic that occurs as a result of the near field being far too loud. I'm going to find... All right, well, this just in the news. Nancy Pelosi is going after President POTUS. That's going to be an impeachment process. Who gives a crap? No political, military law, government, and medicine can hang out in their own world, doing their own thing, and we'll try to vote in the community centers and in our local communities and, well, around the political environment we call public, where we can do much better. What were you saying the other day, Captain Universe? Hang on, Mr. Captain. Wake him up, man. Oh, jeez.
Nate, you guys just gotta love each other. Go back to sleep.
The universe, holy crap, and the all infinite wisdom, nap takers. Well, I think what we're going to do in the interim here is jump. Let's see if that's what that likes to be. Let's jump into the logo and move that up to scroll down right there. And then we've got Uh-oh. Oh, we did a single run. That's fine. Play it again. And that's that. And that's that. Single, what is that? A single shot. All your fancy radio terms. Get out of here. Not again. Oh, it's because it's the list. The list grows on. All right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God, it's repeating the entire list. Now, do you guys find yourselves wanting to play an instrument and not having the time? Do you find yourselves not being able to find the right manufacturer or the right, well, people to talk to? Well, there is a million places. I mean, a million. There are a million places that will help you find fellow musicians to work with, help you find all of the epic things that you're looking for without having to go too far. I'd always like to extend a double monkey high five, a Nick Swartzen joke to Reno. The roller skater for Reno 9/11 was once in Vegas. Pearl drums we will get back to. But there was an Armenian man. Let's just bring this out. This is far too ridiculous. There was an Armenian man with his spider, squirrel, some kind of very tiny primate, and they were working in Vegas. They had an awesome team, and the team was you give them a buck and monkey high five, boom. So Nick Swartzen does this like 300 times, monkey high five, you know. So the joke is, well, dude, what's the deal with the monkeys? Like, give them $1 and see what happens, and you know, lo and behold, Swartzen gives them the buck. The exchanges occurred, and
monkey high five.
I can't even imagine. So hundreds of dollars are rolling. Some girl comes up, hands the monkey a $5 bill. They're having a hug make-out session. He was completely flabbergasted. He probably could have saved a load by switching to $5 bills. But anyway, Pearl drums. If I could do a double monkey high five, it would incredibly and ethically and always forever be that, what is this one? There it is. There's our background. Now there's some Carlos. Did he leave the studio? Is he gone? Yeah, the feed's off.
Yeah, he bailed a long time ago. He took his Post-its.
Carlos, the Los is out of the freaking digital domain. Everybody, a round of applause for one of the most amazing creatures you'll ever come in physical contact with. Emotional, metaphysical, spiritual, or intellectual. But these guitars were all Gibson, the amplifiers are Marshall. The pedals and cables were all kinds of Mogami and high-end cabling that I built myself. Quarter-inch connectors are easy to put on. But that's the moral of this story, is if you find yourself wanting to play music or be a musician, everyone has it in them. It's up to you to unlock the door. You gotta do it, man. And I'm gonna unlock the unnecessary effect on the tri-vocal. The Los is out of the Had to catch my breath. You guys are exhausting. Actually exhausting. Thoroughly exhausting. It's like getting hit in the face with a boot. Boot to the cool, boot to the cruel. So, in my early stages, in the early days, we were very, very, as they would say, blessed. I would always have to raise my hand to the universe, to the gods, the moon, the sun, the earth, the stars! And, really, it's the equipment that I've gotten to collect, because that little drum part you got dragged into was a little line check, and it's a stereo line coming off of a vintage mixer at this point. Both of these mixing consoles, the owners... Well, it was from what to what? Yeah, it was from like 14. Whiskey Joe, the video guy at the Whiskey A Go-Go. Many of you may know him. I know you do. He was one of the supermen that would actually stab you in the back of the... He would just remove your liver faster than you could blink an eye. You would be like... Because he was old school. He was real deal. But he sold me this O2R. There you are, buddy. Superman Joe. Spread your wings, brother. Spread your wings and fly like the super deep sea, 20,000 leagues under the high pressure, photoluminescent magical wizard RGB smiling mouth demon man. He looks like a Kako demon with a smile. That's what Joe Sibley was the Kako demon with a smile. Video Joe, your O2R is still alive and well, and we've got a power supply and cap standing by if we ever need them. But Jeff, the O1V, which produced Signal Flow and still is producing Signal Flow, may the universe keep you guys going, because these digital mixing desks have met a more timely fate than you guys, and you guys have raised hell. And we'd like to give you guys a big shout out for being some of the fabric that wove this all together. Now, when you ever wonder... Here, let's get this out. There's too much. If you really are... let's just find something mellow. If you're wondering if it's infeasible for it to even be a hobby, it's not. All of the instruments nowadays are just bloody amazingly inexpensive, and you can spend $300 on an electronic drum kit that will blow your socks off. In 1985, when I've got the Home Shopping Network's Yamaha Quad Zone pad, you had to hit it with a ball peen hammer to get it to fire, and even then it only had 4 zones, which that activated the lowest. So in order to get 2, 3, and 4, you had to have like sledgehammer, anvil, and then small nuclear device. But that was a good training. It was a drum pad, and I just whacked the crap out of it. It was very doof, da bat, doof, doof, bat. Oh,
did you wake up? You need some beatbox.
No. The universe, we're good. We're good on the beatbox. We don't need any. Come on, man. Let's just lay one down.
You just want to lay one down real fast.
So anyway, with Pearl drums and Zildjian cymbals, I had a very lucky start to find good equipment. You don't need this level of equipment. You don't need anything to begin that is very expensive. And with the electronic drum world, it is truly fascinating. Just $399, $300 or $400, you can get really, really down and dirty, and you can find a lot of fun. Oh, look at the magic of the lights. Give me my screen back. Give me the magic of the filter, the daytime and the nighttime. I mean, with drum equipment, it's really key to find stuff that you're comfortable with and that you like to play, and a lot of people are in apartments, so electronic drums are just always absolutely the way to go. It is funny that Yamaha, Alesis, and Roland are still really leading the way after the 2 decades that I've been involved in, finding many ways to exploit wow, that's pretty fancy there. Look at that shirt. This is that old, it's Young and the Restless, baby. Come on. Who doesn't watch The Young and the Restless? Now, I think levels are all right. But as we hurdle ourselves into the future, we try to figure, hey, like, what do I do every day? Like, what's the thing? Like, a lot of us don't get to have, a lot of freedom as a result of finance. I mean, we're all not super, super elite. I mean, I know last time I checked, it's really not that many people. And I'm still convinced they don't actually exist. I'm pretty sure a large cola manufacturer's vehicle tipped on its side. Not quite tipped over, but yes, it's news, weather, war, and sports. I could let it bleed.
But hope the new findings will lead.
Oh, there is nothing more more irritating than news, weather, war, and sports on repeat. Let's see if we can get some magic happening here. What's the haps, Paul? Are we seeing? Oh, jeez, Louise, that was great. I think it just ran out of view. So that's me, Lost in Core. That's the one. That's multiverse. Hi, guys. This is one of your sneak peeks, because before too long, we're going to become a graphical representation of some sort of snow leopard spirit tiger and find ourselves running off, hurtling into the night, because what else is there to do other than be, well, impassioned by the quest for all of the knowledge you can find about your instrument? Because it took a lot of nerve for me to walk over to my little setup. Everybody calls everything a setup. This is a hell of a setup, and if it wasn't for my family, I would have lost so many elements years ago just due to the mandatory suicide of life. Like, it is, equipment has to die if it has no purpose, place, it's a person, place, it's a time or a place, it's like pick your spot. A lot of the guitar parts you're hearing from my, gosh, man, I just realized I'm bloody, blithering, rambling man rolling down Highway 41. But really, it's really up to you to find playing clarinet is even epic. Going and purchasing reeds, you'd never guess how fun the reed buying process is. And any of the brass and woodwinds people that you're ever going to meet are always the coolest people. And on that note, I think it's so, it hates this graphic here. And on that note, we're going to roll in some super duper background. See if we can get this thing. We're going to cut this one a little short today. I think we're going to do, let me, where's the logo? Let me get this happening. I love that riff, but I want to sneak you guys another song. This is all rough stuff, so. This is what buying a little this and a little that will do. This is just a guitar player and a drummer the other day messing around in a studio in Burbank. This is the Los Freak of Nature, vamping on some stuff. Where's Balls?
We're running out of Satan balls.
We're running out of Satan balls.
Running out of Satan balls. Running out of balls. Running out of balls. Satan balls. Satan balls. Satan balls.
I gotta sample that. That is hysterical. Oh, it's gonna get blasty. Carlos Alvarado, you mean muffin. Holy Christmas nuts. So with the holidays upon us, with all these kind of dark edges of having to buy this and do that, you don't have to do much except find a little bit of high intensity. Find somebody to jam with. Start collecting some instruments like the clarinet, cello, maybe a viola. How about some cowbells or castanets? Some sleigh bells, baby, they're ringing. You feel them? You feel those sleigh bells. Sleigh bells ring. All right. Well, I think that's not necessarily the cut I was looking for. I want to find something a little cleaner, a little smoother, a little less adjacent to good. But we'll put that in there. That's number 7 is the Blastmaster. Which one was...
Where is those? Were the 11. This may be fun. So as we find ourselves wanting to do things, I've always, as an instrument player in the 90s, you never think that like the data communication superhighway is going to open up like a fiber optic line, like a rainbow road from Mario Kart to the sky, to the heavens above. You are going to be anywhere, anytime, in the blink of an eye, as quickly as you can load it, as long as you can wait for it to get there. You got to tune, really, it's the device age, and I am not a video editor. I am definitely not a digital music editor. I have a mix engineer and a front of house guy, and I can make your live production just quite amazing. And at this point now, after 20 years of being a digital music editor and a video editor, it's starting to come together, and it's because of the inspiration, because of the thorough awesomeness, the goodness that's inside all you super duper people. Because I'm going to get in a van after I fly into a town, and we're going to link up with a guitar player who's not in a remote location.
You're darn right, Sherry. He's on a post-it. It's the law if it's on the post-it.
Don't let those bastards tell you post-its ain't the law. And on that bloody nose, we're going to thank you guys for tuning into the Heavy Metal Happy Hour.
Sing it, boy. Sing it, boy.
It's the heavy.
Hey man, it's Jesus from Williamsburg. I made it back. Oh, it was fantastic. What?
Oh, we're gonna start that again. So you made it back from Williamsburg there.
Oh yeah, man, it was tough, dude. It was super, super tough. Let me tell you, man. Ooh, I got the weed though, dog. That's gonna be good.
Excellent. Well, it's a delight to have you back. How did you make it back to the studio? Did you bring another skateboard? What'd you get there?
Oh crap, let me see that thing, man. I gotta do a kickflip.
The universe is always a huge fan of it.
Hey mate, I'm not that great of a skateboarder, but I like it. I like to work on it a bit. Work on it quick as you can. Rock, quick as you can.
So we're gonna wind this one down with one of my favorite cuts. It has to do with a band from let's see if I can find it. I wanted to do this the other day just because we're gonna try to sneak in A to Z. Oh man. I don't have to do Oh, you're watching me search. You love that. Now, you're not actually. I figured it out. What we're going to have to do. Mate, what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to. Carlos and Frank, track 7. That's for you. That's for you. The nose. All right, what the crap. So, I'm really going to have you bear with me while maybe we should just play the Alex Van Halen drum solo. That actually would be a fun little outro. All right, here's from one to another. Uh-oh.